Good morning, everybody. It's Rick Thomas from sunny Arizona. Hey, guys, it's about 8 o'clock in the morning or 7 o'clock in the morning. It's going to be warm today, but I usually get out here in my garage area early on some of these assessments on repairs and finishing up things when I get a chance when it's not so hot. I do have a massive fan here that also helps out keep things cool in here as well. But it's about 8 o'clock in the morning, something like that, and just thought I'd show you guys a nice sunny day here in Arizona. Had some backyard work done. I'm gonna post a video on that. It's pretty cool what they did. And but anyways, got a second box from the same customer. He sent me a Sony Av-3600 black and white player recorder, actually. So obviously it's going to have all the same problems as probably the other one. But this is one of the last machines made on the 3600 series where they started using the better parts. As you can see, it's got the better audio control head. Those were the mega control heads for these units. Really nice, great design compared to the older type. They also started using the better guide pins. This is the 8650 guide pins that were used on the 8650 on both sides. And they started using the drum that doesn't have the plate. These are bored out with the groove in it instead of the plate. So this is like the upgraded design for the EIAJ, especially towards the end with the 8650 models. So it's kind of unusual to see that on a 3600, but I see them from time to time. This one I'm going to overlook and do a complete redo on this. Belts, you know, same thing. Probably the same problems as the 8600 that he sent me. Like I said, guys, when you're dealing with EIJ machines, you have to use time-based correctors using these machines. They're very funny with certain types of electronic equipment that you would play these through if you're in a studio environment or a production environment with rack equipment. If you don't use a time-based corrector, you might not get a signal. And it's very weird with these machines, but you do need to use TBCs with these because some equipment, these EIAJs, because they're so primitive, doesn't like the signals on some equipment in rack units. So you do have to use TBCs when you're using these guys to maintain that solid signal coming out of these units for sync stability and everything else. These are very unusual machines, very early machines, but you do need a TBC so you can maintain your sync and your balances and everything else. So I just want to point that out. Anyways, this is the 3600. It's in very, very, very good shape. It's gonna need a good overhaul. This case is, I mean, it looks like brand new. This case is not beat up or nothing. It's in nice shape. So this one's gonna get a nice little look over. And just wanted to point out, and I want to thank this guy. He did send me a bunch of parts, which I'll probably end up using. I want to thank him very much. I did get all the parts in good shape. We do now have some spare audio control heads again. These are the better ones, which is what I wanted. He had a bunch of machines he needed to scrap out that he was tearing apart, and he's pulling all the parts that I could possibly use, part of the deal of the repair. And so he sent me some good heads and some good tension skews and some head bars. These head bars, I mean, they're not bad, but now I have 5 of them sitting here, so we're going to assess those on other units if needed. But I did get some parts, and I want to thank him very, very much. I mean, he's scrapping those units out, and I guess he's getting 2 of the best units fixed that he has, the 3600 and the 8600. So, hope you enjoyed this video.